Deep within the far reaches of the cosmos lived Lumi, a young star that had long since found her voice. Night after night, she would sing among the stars, twinkling her melodies across the vast expanse of the universe. One evening, as Lumi cast her gaze across the heavens, she noticed something unusual. A star that once shone with brilliance had dimmed. The light she had admired from afar was flickering, weak, as though its flame were fading. Concerned, Lumi sent a gentle wave of starlight toward the distant star. Her song, bright and innocent, carried a message of hope. But the twinkle she received in return was slow, heavy. It carried not the usual joy of the stars, but something else. Something sad. Lumi's heart sank, but she sent another melody of light, offering comfort as she had once received from the great comet Orion. "Hello? Are you okay?" Lumi asked with concern, her voice carried through her starlight. The response came after a long pause, a voice older than Lumi had ever heard. "My dear young star, my time grows short." Lumi's light dimmed slightly in sorrow. "What do you mean?" she asked, though the answer began to form in her mind before the words even reached her. The star's light flickered, as if mustering the strength to respond. "I am dying, Lumi." Lumi's heart felt heavy, her light trembling at the thought. The idea of a star dying was beyond her. Her young worlds had yet to bear life, and her brightness was still at its peak. "There must be something we can do." The voice that came back was kind, patient, full of a wisdom Lumi had not yet grasped. "You are still so young, Lumi. You've only just begun to shine." The star's light flickered again. "I am Callisto, and my time has come." Lumi felt tears forming in her starlight. "But how can that be? You're so bright, so beautiful. I don't understand." Callisto's voice softened. "I have lived for millennia, long enough to see worlds rise and fall in my light. Many civilizations flourished beneath me, each one full of songs, laughter, and dreams. But time always moves forward." Lumi remained silent, her own light trembling in the presence of Callisto's wisdom. "Would you like to see what I've seen?" Callisto asked, her light flickering more gently now. "Light carries more than warmth, Lumi. It carries memory." Lumi twinkled softly in response, unsure of what to expect. And then, without another word, Callisto sent out a beam of light. Lumi gasped as the light touched her, and she was swept away in a journey unlike anything she had ever experienced. Suddenly, Lumi was no longer in her place in the sky. She was flying through time, through the memories embedded in Callisto's light. She saw planets spinning gracefully in the cosmic dance, lush and teeming with life. Vast oceans glittered under Callisto's warm glow, and creatures of all kinds swam through their depths. She watched towering cities grow, built by civilizations that flourished beneath Callisto's light. The songs of the people reached Lumi's ears, filling her heart with wonder. She heard their music, saw their art, and felt their joy as they looked up to Callisto with awe. "This is what it means to be a star," Lumi thought, her heart swelling with purpose. The vision continued, showing Lumi the rise of empires, the laughter of children, the beautiful stories written and sung by those who had lived in Callisto's light. But then, the light dimmed. Lumi's vision began to blur, the beauty fading into something darker. She saw the planets crumble, their life-giving oceans boiling away as Callisto expanded into a red giant. Lumi's heart clenched in sorrow as she watched the civilizations collapse. Callisto's light, once nurturing and kind, became too intense, consuming the very worlds she had cared for. I tried to delay it. I waited as long as I could, Callisto's voice echoed softly. But this is the way of the universe. We give life, but we must also take it away. Lumi trembled in the light, watching in silence as entire worlds disappeared into Callisto's flames. I couldn't stop it. No star can. Not forever. Callisto's voice was filled with regret, though she remained calm. This is the cycle, Lumi. It is beautiful, even in its sadness. As the vision faded, Lumi found herself back in her place in the sky, her light dimmed with sorrow and awe. "I'm so sorry, Callisto," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I had no idea." Callisto's voice was soft but steady. "Do not be sad, young one, for I have lived a life filled with beauty. And now, as my light fades, I have one final gift to give." Lumi waited, her heart heavy. "What gift?" she asked quietly. Callisto's light flickered one last time, and in a voice as powerful as a world builder, she said, "Watch." And then Callisto exploded. Lumi's eyes widened in shock as the night sky erupted in a dazzling display of color. Ribbons of gold and purple spiraled through the darkness, while brilliant flashes of red and blue illuminated the farthest reaches of space. Callisto's supernova was a symphony of light and energy, a final burst of life that rippled through the cosmos. The swirling gases formed intricate patterns, glowing with the promise of something new. Lumi watched in awe, her tears shimmering in her starlight. Callisto's explosion was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen, a final act of creation and destruction intertwined. But the beauty didn't end there. Lumi watched as the explosion began to settle into a colorful nebula. And from the remnants of Callisto's light, something extraordinary began to form. New elements, ones that could only be forged in the heart of an exploding star, twinkled through the dust and colors. And young beings of pure energy began to emerge, glowing entities formed from the very essence of Callisto's final burst of energy. Powerful beings that shimmered with the potential to one day shape these elements, to craft new stars, new worlds. Lumi watched in awe, realizing the cycle did not end with destruction. It ended with creation and new beginnings. Lumi's heart swelled with understanding. Callisto's final act wasn't destruction, it was rebirth. She now understood the full weight of what it meant to be a star, to nurture life, to witness its wonders, and to eventually step aside for something new to take its place. As Lumi shone, she knew that one day she too would face what Callisto did. But for now, she was content to shine her light, to warm the worlds around her, and to carry forward the lessons Callisto had taught her. Lumi smiled, knowing that the cycle would continue, beautiful and endless. As the last echoes of Callisto's brilliance fade into the cosmos, let the story remind you that the light you carry, however small or uncertain it may feel, is part of something far greater. You too are part of this vast, intricate universe, and your light has a place in it. Now, as you settle into rest, allow the gentle warmth of this story to stay with you and feel the peaceful embrace of the night. With your eyes closed, take a deep breath and release the weight of the day. Let go of your worries, let go of your thoughts, and feel the calmness surrounding you, like the soft starlight that cradles the universe. Each breath carries you deeper into a place of comfort, your body relaxing more and more with every exhale. Imagine the twinkling stars above, their gentle, constant presence bringing peace to your mind. There is no rush, no hurry, just this moment, this calm. Let the soft rhythm of the universe soothe you into a deep, restful sleep. And as you drift off, know that you are part of something beautiful, something endless. Good night.